Episode 1 Project Owner and Project Details. Introduce myself.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Pia et je suis un étudiant de 4e année à Southeast Asia University. Étudie à la faculté des arts et des sciences, département d'enquête des affaires.
What project will I do?
The university allows the students to choose projects that they are interested in, giving freedom to students' preferences. And because I like to eat pastry, so I thought my project would definitely be about pastry. I was thinking of a pastry that I love to eat, so I'm going to do a project on it. This kind of pastry is known as Chinese pastry.
Ideas for making Chinese pastry.
From the beginning, I only made regular soybean fillings. After receiving advice from the teacher, I got many ideas. I can make my pastry to be more valuable, more international, and attractive by making a variety of fillings, such as the fillings that people like to eat, salted egg lava fillings, chocolate fillings, tiny fillings, and make a variety of those, both crispy dough and soft dough. But really all can be, everyone must follow each other.
Episode 2 My Pastry Inspiration.
The inspiration that makes me want to make a Chinese pastry has a sauce. I would like to tell you the story from the beginning. In fact, I'm someone who hasn't eaten Chinese pastries since childhood. Here when I was about 19 years old, when my grandfather came up to live with me, he liked to eat Chinese pastry very much. So I went to buy me Chinese pastry in 7-Eleven for grandfather to eat. Then my grandfather would often let me buy it for him to eat. So I thought that this was so delicious that grandfather couldn't eat it without getting bored. And I asked my grandfather, and by the fact that he liked to eat a lot, I didn't even know what I was thinking. Suddenly, I had the idea that I wanted to try making Chinese pastry that my grandfather liked in order to make melons for him. When I came to do a project for the university instead of going to an internship, I thought I made into a Chinese pastry project because I also love to eat. And possibly has the idea that if I try to make a Chinese pastry and adjust the recipe, can it change the opinions and preferences of children who are like me? At first, I didn't like it, but now I can eat until I like it.
Episode 3 How to Make Chinese Pastry called Pia Hua Mend.
Start by sifting the wheat flour in. Put the sugar in the center of the whole pot. Then add butter, followed by oil and eggs. Then we will slow form the ingredients in the middle to let the sugar dissolve first. Then slowly pour the salad and flour down and mix together. Let us use your hands to continue kneading. When the dough will come out like this, take a plastic wrap and wrap the dough and then spoil the dough for 1 hour.
Let's make the inner dough.
Then let's sift the flour together. And then put in the oil. Knead the dough until it is homogeneous. Like this. And left left the door with plastic wrap. And let it rest the door for 1 hour.
1 hour later.
You are the outer door and the inner door. Okay, with 13 grams of the inner door. Like this. And 38 grams of the outer door. Like this. After that, repeat the outer door. Turn left the inner door. And cover it completely.
After 10 minutes.
And place it lightly on the table. And use a rolling stick up and down like this. And then fold it up and down like this. Then finish. Take the lap to close this and iron it again. Iron to left, right, up, and down. Then put the prepared fillings in it and take the dough cover the filling with the back side on the outside and scrape the dough over the filling completely. Like this. Okay.
Episode 4, Chocolate Lava Chinese Pastry.
Start by adding milk, cocoa powder, cocoa powder, custard powder, sugar, and melted butter. Put it on fire. Then add dark chocolate. Then stir all the time. The mixture thickens. Later, we pour the filling into the container and mold that has been prepared on it. Then put the stuffing in the freezer for 3 to 4 hours. Leave the filling to set in.
Episode 5 Thai Tea Lava Chinese Pastry.
Then add 135 grams of tea into the boiling pot. Add condensed milk, 75 grams. Followed by a pinch of salt. 48 grams of sugar. 12 grams of cornstarch. And bring it to a boil over medium heat. Stir the mixture is thick and boiling. When the stir is thick and boiling, please turn on the stove. Add 50 grams of salted butter. Then stir the butter is completely melted. Like this. Then pour the mixture into the container. And let it cool down. After resting, the fillings cool, pour the dissolving mixture into the silicone mold. Then put it in the freezer for 3 to 4 hours, or the filling begins to harden.
Episode 6 How to Make Soy Filling.
Bring the soybeans to a boil by adding water to cover the beans. It takes about 30 minutes to boil. Use medium heat while boiling.
A few moments later.
After boiling the soybeans until cooked, after that, add oil, sugar, and coconut milk into it.
Let's bring the mixture to a boil.
Stir until the ingredients are cooked together. Put the ingredients in a blender. Then blend until the ingredients are well blended.
step is to simmer the filling.
Stir the filling. When the filling has settled in a line like this, turn off the stove. Set aside to cool.
Episode 7 Rose Patterned Chinese Pastry and Mooncake Patterned Chinese Pastry.
Bonjour, vous ennuyez-vous? Ne vous ennuyez pas? Today we have something fun for everybody to try again.
For this, I will make Chinese pastry with a rose pattern first.
Take the left dough and place it slightly on the table. Then you slowly pin up and down straight like this. Then low down like this. And you slowly pin up and down again. Low up in the same way. Then you slowly pin to knead the dough into a thin round shape. Then put the filling and lap the dough completely. Like this. Part is to make mooncake pattern Chinese pastry. We will use the same side of the dough as the rose pattern Chinese pastry. Next, put the filling on the dough and lap the dough completely. Then put the lap dough in. Then set up mooncake cream like this. We will get the pattern out according to the beautiful print like this. The salt is finished.
Episode 8 Lava Coffee Chinese Pastry.
It starts with fresh milk, coffee powder, powder nibbles, sugar, cornstarch, and melted butter. Let's put it on fire. Then stir all the time until the mixture is thick. We put the filling into the container or mold. Then put the stuffing in the freezer for 3 to 4 hours for the filling set down.
Episode 9 Let's go buy salted egg lava ingredients.
Aujourd'hui, la guide de shopping est terminée. À bientôt dans la prochaine vidéo. Bonne chance.
Episode 10 Salted Egg Lava Chinese Pastry.
Break the salted egg yolk. Use the power at 170 degrees Celsius. The top and the bottom right. Break for 10 minutes.
10 minutes later.
Use a spoon to crush the salted egg yolk. Then put the egg yolks into a blender. Followed by the milk. And blend the ingredients completely. After that, add all the ingredients except melted butter and sugar. Custard powder, powder nibbles, cornstarch, whipped sweetened condensed milk. Finally, add melted butter. Blend the ingredients for just a moment, just to get the ingredients together. After that, pour the mixture into a mold or container. Then put it in the freezer for 4 to 5 hours.